Hi everyone. Now what you see here are some little canvases. They're only tiny canvases. It's 2 by 4 I think it is. I'm just going to get another bling for this one. And I'm thinking about doing something like that on there. A nice background, coloured background. Adding some ripped paper in that. You know, making it all nice and vintage. I've got some little twirly bits of decoration and the word L-O-V-E, love. And I've just used the different sizes and different styles of lettering with a bit of bling. And on it says, sweet, joyful, generous spirit. And that's what I'm going to put on them. So what I'm going to do is just shift them off and we're going to do the canvases. So that's all for one. And then just put these to one side for another. And I'm going to use the ink pads because I've not used them for a while. So I thought we'll use the ink pads to start with. I might need to put a little bit of mist, you know, coloured mist on it and that. And we'll see how we go from there. So we'll just work at one at a time. I've also just made that. Do you remember we call these the lollipop flowers? But this one's got some nice netting and tooling in it as well. So, I mean, that hasn't been finished yet. But right now, like I say, we're just going to colour these. Now, I'm just going to get some ink pads out. And I've got ink down my nails because I've been doing all sorts. Chris should be joining us shortly as well. Need to get some sponge, of course. Oh, I've got some there. We'll use them. So what I've done is I've got some colours here. My nails always seem to be absolutely filthy. But I'm working all the time. And I hate them being like that, especially when I'm going to film. But it's because I'm colouring and, oh, I don't know, doing all sorts. Never stop. Great to be back though, isn't it? Yee! Right, I'm going to use this one, which is pine needles. So I need to get the right, these are homemade homemade ones. And just get a little bit of ink. On there. I'm going to have a bit of green on each one. Like that. Make them all different. And with these, you just do them anywhere. Put that back. And then what I do is I take my water like that. See how it blends in together. But I'm also going to put a little bit of this orangey spraying. I'm only slightly pressing it because I only want the dribbles. I can get this one to where that's it. And then what we have to do is to dry that off as best we can. So I do like that. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my trimming, which is this one, and it's just, all I'm going to do is just glue a little bit of that on. My glue gun's been stuck for a while, hang on. What are you doing, boys? Okay, and we're just going to pop that on there and cut that. I will glue that on properly in a minute. Going to turn this over. I'm just going to do a bit here. I'm going to have one more here, I think, and I just want a little piece there, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some paper. I'll get some paper that I can, let's have a look. Now, this is where I don't waste anything. I'm going to show you this. See, this is the front cover of the Madame Perrault paper. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't waste any, is I'm going to take that. This just shows you what's actually in the kit, in the pack. And I'm just going to rip this. Like that. And I'm going to add that to there. And I'm going to glue it on. So if I just get my glue out. just do that. And I think that's all I'm going to do for that. I don't need to do any more, to be honest. Because with everything else that's going to be on it, it's going to look just great. So we've got the trimmings on like that. Let them dry a minute, so I'm just going to put them to one side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually colour up these. So this is for the first, this is the L for love. And I'm just going to use my Distress ink. Using my sponge. And now we can put the little decorations on wherever I want to have them. I'm going to have one flower there, one flower in here for the decoration. What's that attached to it? A little bit of paper, I think. Where's my tweezers? Like a little bit of plastic. Oh, I'll get that later. A little bit of plastic there. That's it. Done. This one is going to go here. Cheers. And then this one I'm going to add just here. So L-O-V-E. Now, I'm just going to put the heat gun on that lot for a minute. Just to dry that lot off. Now I've got Spirit goes on this one. Where's my sponge? And I need a little foam pad because we're going to try and make those stand out a little bit. Find my scissors. So here we go, just put that on the back, take that off, and just to secure it is a little bit of glue as well. It won't matter at all. So that stands up from there, it's like a 3D effect. Now how are we going to have it? Sweet, yeah. Again, just give it a bit of colour. You don't need to go mad over them. Less is more. Take that off. Add a bit of glue. That'll just secure it. Put that here. So we're sweet, joyful. Joyful's next. Bit of colour. Bit of tape. There we go. Sweet, joyful, and that's going to be generous spirit. Okay, and for this one I'm going to put that just here on there, to be honest. Didn't put that bit of glue on it, but it doesn't matter, it's stuck. So sweet, joyful, generous spirit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play around with the lettering in that. Now I did have somewhere, I'm not sure if it'll still write. I'm not sure if it'll actually work. I had another gold pen somewhere. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, that's a bit yellow. Don't like that. Let's have a bronzy bit maybe. What about the bronze one? Is it working? Yeah, it might work. So what I'm going to do is just do the lettering a little bit around the edges. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, it's going to go off. All I'm going to do is just finish colouring this off. And then I'll show you on the next video. But I hope you like that. It's just play around. Let's just show you quick before it goes off. Hello. Hello. VE. Just to decorate, and then that's going to go on. In fact, I'll come back because I want to put that on a canvas. And we've got to do the background of the canvas. So I'll be back in part 2. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak.